Hello children, welcome to the video lectures of social science. Today we are going to start our chapter number 11, that is part of our geography. The name of the chapter is India Water Resources. In your standard 9th, you have already studied about some of the topics into this particular chapter. In this chapter we will study about water mainly as a resource. We are going to study about different sources of water and other things related to water. So without wastage of any time, let us start the chapter. Chapter number 11, India Water Resources, lecture number 1. Okay, fine, let's start. There is water, hence there is life. You might have read this particular quotation many times at different places. There is water, hence there is life. And in Gujarati you might have read like Jal is Jivan. Okay, any type of life cannot be imagined on earth without water. This we know. Okay, life cannot be imagined on earth without water. There is no option of water. This is very important. There is no option of water resource. Okay, it is said that you can live without food for many days, but you cannot live without water for a week or so. The list of its usage is very long. Now water is used in many ways, like for drinking, bathing, washing, and different purposes are there of water. So the list is very long. Entire biotech is living. Biotech is living. World uses water to sustain it. Not only humans but also animals, insects, birds, and all kind of animals need water for its maintenance and living. The prosperity of any nation depends on agriculture. This we know. Okay, and the amount of water it uses. Water is also required for drinking, domestic use, and in industry. It is needed everywhere. It is needed for drinking, it is used at our places, and it is used also into industries. Water shortage is being created because of rate and volume at which it is being used by increasing population. Now we know, okay, that India is the second most populated country in the world, and the population of country is increasing day by day. The rate with which and the volume with which the water is being used has created a water shortage. Okay, and due to the development projects, okay, due to the urbanization, due to growing of cities, this shortage of water have been created. With this consideration, it is necessary to use water sparingly, okay, in a judicious manner after thinking twice. Water is limited resource. Remember this, not only for this chapter but for the life. Okay, I am highlighting it. Water is a limited resource. Water is a limited resource. Okay, and that's why we should maintain it and protect it. No other resource can be used into its place. Okay, you can try it, like whenever you are very thirsty, okay, instead of water you drink a cold drink. Okay, you can try it. Okay, you can even drink 2 cold drinks or 5 cold drinks, but your thirst will not be quenched. Okay, you will still feel like drinking water. So no other resource can replace it, or it cannot be used into other ways. If environment exists, it is because of water. Say why environment is there? It is due to the water. So water is inseparable part of life. Okay, wherever there is life there is water. You might have seen this. Okay, in space also our scientists are trying to find water on different planets. Why? Because water is the source of the life, and without water life is not possible, right? Now we are going to study about sources of water, from where we are going to get water. There are three main sources of water: rainwater, surface water, and groundwater. Right now monsoon is going on, so you might be knowing about this a lot. Rainwater, it will be logged at different places, right? Then surface water, the water which is available on the surface of the earth, on surface of earth. And third is groundwater, which is available under the surface of the earth. Okay, so we are going to study about rainwater first. Rainwater, rain is the original source of water on earth. Remember this is asked many a times. Rain is the original source of water on earth. Okay, original means this is the place from the other sources get its water, like in river, where from where river will get the water? From rain. Ocean, see, from where it is going to get? From rivers. So but from where rain is considered as the original source of the water. Rivers, lakes, streams, well, etc. are secondary sources. So you can say rain is the primary source of water. All these sources exist due to rain. These all are due to the rain, and rain is the main, the original source of the water. Second is surface water. The water on the surface of the earth is found in the form of rivers. See, the water on the surface of the earth is found in the form of rivers, lakes, pond, sea, and streams. It is called surface water. Why? Because it is found on the surface of the earth. Why it is called surface water? Because it is found on the surface of the earth, and that's why it is known as surface water. River are the main sources of water. River are the main sources of water. Okay, so remember the differentiation. Rain is the original source of water, while rivers are the main sources of water on the earth. The next is groundwater. Groundwater has an important place among the sources of water, so it is considered one of the important places. Groundwater is obtained due to process of water absorption by the lower strata of the land, which is called percolation. This process is called percolation. The volume of groundwater is unlimited. See, the volume is unlimited. In the northern plains of India, there is about 42% of groundwater. See, that is very high, and that's why it is very good contribution in the agriculture income of India. In southern India, there is less groundwater due to plateaus and mountain regions. Due to plateaus and mountain regions. Now, in northern plains, we have already studied into previous uh, chapters and into standard 9 also. Northern plains are formed of alluvial soil, and alluvial soil absorbs a lot of water. It can retain a lot of water also, right? Groundwater is utilized maximum for irrigation. So mainly it is used for irrigation purpose. The next topic is water resource and usage. Where we are using those water, what are the resources of water? The first usage is for irrigation. About 84% of water in India is useful for irrigation. Okay, so 84% of water is available for irrigation alone. Example, about 1500 liters of water is required to produce 1 kg of wheat. You can just imagine 1500 100 liters of water for growing just 1 kg of wheat. So that is a lot of water, right? And that's why a lot of water is used for irrigation. Paddy, jute and sugarcane crop require more water. Okay, these are crops which needs more water. Water is being used for irrigation since ancient time. We know about this. Okay, it is being used by ancient time. In 2nd century, the famous Grand Anicut Canal was constructed across the river Kaveri. So it was formed into 2nd century. In 1882, the Eastern Yamuna Canal was constructed in Uttar Pradesh. 1882, Eastern Yamuna Canal, right? In 1882, the Eastern Yamuna Canal was constructed, while in 2nd century, the Grand Anicut Canal was constructed. There are three mediums of irrigation in India. So there are mainly three mediums of irrigation into India. These are: first, irrigation is done through well and tube wells; second, through canals; and third, through ponds. Okay. Out of this, well and canals are the major medium of irrigation. So at first you can see comes wells and tube wells. Canal and pond comes at second and third place respectively. Canal irrigation is practiced in vast plains of Satluj, Ganga and Yamuna, and also in the delta regions of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers in the eastern plains. So mainly it is practiced where there are vast plains, okay, because it is easier to make canals there, and they are usually formed where delta region. Now delta region is the triangular region of land which is formed, okay, between the two rivers is called delta, right? This particular triangular form in the middle which is land is called delta. Wells and tube wells are very common. See, wells and tube wells, wherever you go to a farm, you might find wells and tube wells there, and mainly the irrigation is done through those only. Irrigation by pond is practiced more in eastern and southern states. See, this is irrigation by pond. Okay, this is mainly practiced in eastern states. Why eastern state? Because eastern states are mainly mountainous places, and it is not easy to make canals in mountainous regions. At the same time, it is also not easy, okay, to get wells and tube wells as there are lesser rivers there. So it is easier to collect the water in the form of ponds, right, when there is rain, and later on use this river to grow the things, right? So ponds are mainly used into eastern and southern states of India. So you can see there are three mediums: well, tube wells, canals and ponds, and they are mainly used at different geographical conditions, right? Like canals are mainly used where the flow of the river is good and where there are vast plains, while irrigation from pond is mainly practiced in eastern and southern states, right? So in this video lecture we will keep till here.